So join me. You can join me over at the Tribe Called Harris as well. And the cat likes to get on the counter. I'm sharing on my other phone, so pardon me. But welcome. I already selected the audience. Yeah. Mr. Captain Crunch has been a little mischievous. Just saying. Maybe said a little. If you do hear, Tribe Called Harris, MrsSheSaid, Shame Sunday, MrsSheSaid Kitchen Medicine Cabinet. It's got 2 channels live right now. Kitty wants to be on the counter. Ain't nothing up there he can, mess with. As far as food, caught him licking the butter. So make sure your butter is covered. Okay? Huh?
He's always doing the country voice.
He's amazing. He looks like a dog. Steamy Stories is in the building. We're gonna have a little lesson. Okay. I'm gonna talk about the body, of course. Insulin, sugar, liver, kidney, pancreas. They get tired, y'all. We're gonna talk about it. Okay, they get these whispers and then they start screaming at you. So, we're gonna learn something today. So if you're having some issues with insulin, your glucose levels, hey, how you doing? BDB GP is in the building. Salute to the game man. We appreciate you. It's definitely a change from all the other stuff that's out there that you can find on these YouTube streets. So salute to you. We definitely appreciate you. All is well. We're in the kitchen for a little bit. Madison's doing some lessons on her homeschool. Hubby is working from home. It's a lot of snow. Y'all like the snow? That's the first thing, because we like the snow. We was outside yesterday. We dug out the car the first time, so we probably got to do a second dig out. We got to dig out a second time, so we probably get dressed later. Sun is nice and high, so I'm sure it's solid. It was more sleet last night, so
yeah, it was more like powdery snow.
Icy snow. It was kind of icy, so it done packed on top of the soft snow. Are you guys able to do Family Feud on February 7th? Because the Super Bowl is on the 8th. Well, we don't care about the Super Bowl, so February 7th sounds like a plan. Let me look at the calendar real quick.
I'm gonna watch.
Maddie liked it. Maddie enjoyed watching us too.
I was laughing.
That's Saturday. Yeah, I don't think that'd be a problem. February 7th, we put it on the calendar. We appreciate you. We appreciate the invite. If y'all ain't been over to BDBGP, go over now. Go over and subscribe. It's fun over there. A lot of games if you're a gamer and enjoy that kind of stuff. Right place to be. Y'all like my bluey pajamas? We matching. Twinning. I'm just saying. Thank you, Grandma. Thank you, Mommy. Let me bring this one down just a little bit. So salute to y'all pulling up, popping in. Okay. I've been conscious of health, because health is wealth for me. The almighty dollar is good. We got to pay our bills and such, but health has always been wealth to me. So we're going to have a lesson if you're struggling with blood sugar and your insulin and stuff like that. That's what we're going to talk about today, okay? I got to be real serious with y'all. It's been crazy. 30 years ago, our food had a birthday. It had a birthday. It had an ending date, but now it's immortal. It sits on our shelf longer than some of the relationships we've had. Just saying. It ain't food no more. It's not food. I'm trying to be serious, but, humorous a little bit, because we all at some point, I would think, are capable, critically thinking adults. So we eating like science projects with barbecue flavor, honey barbecue and cheddar and taki this, flavor that. It's a lot of high fructose corn syrup. It's dangerous. It's been dangerous for us for so long. And as we age, our body is starting to respond to these poisons. Okay. High fructose corn syrup, it's not sweetness. It's liquid liver damage. Okay. It's not sweetness. It's literally liquid liver damage. Hey, be nice. Why you been so feisty? Huh? Say, I'm still a baby, but you're going to have to go get snip. Okay? Spade?
Sprayed.
It's not sprayed. Spaded or neutered. Yeah. Oh, you want to fight? You want to fight? You want to fight me? Okay, we gotta go play. But yeah, the high fructose corn syrups and everything, y'all. It really is, and it's very damaging. It's definitely a liquid liver damage. You know, I want to scare you a little bit because we've been lied to, and we're so, easily manipulated, to say the least, when it comes to food. We believe the commercials, we believe the packaging, organic this, extra protein in that, and it's not true. So in the meantime, our human bodies can't handle it. The seed oils swimming in everything, they're unhealthy. It got our hearts inflamed. So your heart is inflamed. All these seed oils, your joints sounding like bubble wrap. Crack, crack, crickety, crack. Just saying. It's not just me. They said diet, right? They said diet years, man. People forced their children on diets at one time when we was growing up. So, times have changed. But forget to say diabetes in disguise. With diet this, diet drinks and sodas and stuff, it's still packed and high in sugar and corn syrup. He's just trying to be in everything. You can't get up on that counter. Sorry. Yeah, so when they said diet, they forgot to say diabetes in disguise. That red 40 got the kids bouncing off the walls. Red 40 got the kids bouncing off the walls. Okay? Blue 1 got moods doing flips around the parking lot. Okay? Yellow 5 got attention spans on airplane mode. These things are real. So these colors and these additives and preservatives are destroying the human body. But it's colorful. It's colorful though, right? Yeah. Marketing is a hell of a drug. Bacon, talking about breakfast. Meanwhile, nitrates in your colon having a family reunion. You almost don't want to hear it. MSG whispering just one bite. My cat likes the box, so he's back there trying to enjoy this box. You good, man? You got it? Be careful. Yeah. Turn that over so you could get in there and play. Marketing is a hell of a drug. They pay these people lots of money, and now they have ChatGPT to create these ads to make it even worse. MSG has always been whispering, just one more bite. MSG and everything. One more bite, y'all. While your nervous system is screaming. It's screaming, please stop. The nervous systems are screaming, please stop. Tribe Called Harris is in the building. I don't know why my chat don't be moving. I appreciate y'all though. I'm only rescheduling because I want to have a big audience for y'all's play. Yes, sounds good to me, sir. We're gonna be on the lookout, okay? Appreciate that. Our nervous systems are screaming. Okay, please stop. And the FDA said it's all safe. All right, the FDA says it's all safe. Safe for who though? For who? Safe for profit. Safe for the shareholders for sure. Safe for corporations. Yeah. That don't gotta live in your body. It's not safe. Okay. Other countries said absolutely not. Other countries said absolutely not. I said this a long time ago. America said add cheese to it, supersize it. Okay, that's what we doing, and we wonder why we tired and bloated and depressed and inflamed like a mug, okay? On 7 medications plus. You got to get out my sink. I got eyes behind my head. You be trying it. There's nothing on this counter. You can chill up here for a little bit. America, add cheese and supersize it. So we all walking around with a, cabinet shelf full of medications and supplements and such. We're not sick by accident. It's not by accident. We marketed into illness. Like it's marketed to us. And now they're marketing all the drugs to fix it all. Here, take this injection and get rid of the fat. What is it doing in your body? It ain't been no studies. This is all new. What do you got? Oh, no, he didn't. Look. He just stole the muffin. And he gonna hiss at us. Give me that. It's going in the trash, man. He just had a whole bowl of...
Get over here. Don't climb up.
All right, somebody pay for the muffin. And he hissed. Like, why y'all take that from me? Because you can't have it. Okay? You can't have that. You are a carnivore. Go eat your meat. We read up on you. Okay? Hey, Teddy Files. Talking about the additives, we're going to talk about insulin, sugar, and, just those hidden organs that lay dormant and whisper throughout the years. And many of us don't find out that it's totally inflamed or infected or even cancerous. Too late. So I'm just bringing a little consciousness to everyone about the marketing and food, luring us in certain things, keeping us addicted. You're gonna go in your bag. Stop messing with stuff, sir. Captain Crunch. Calm yourself down, okay? You want to be on the TV? Come up here and sit. He made it halfway. Nothing else up here for you. Remove that. For Maddie Muffin. We're going to be making some lunch in a little bit. Something healthy. What you working on?
This is English, so when I have energy, and I
okay, read the text below. Select the inference. Yes, that is more likely to be true. It's inferences in everything. Don't be laughing at me. Cat is just he's too much. He's too much. We love it though.
I mean, he's a crazy cat. We're crazy.
They all are. He's sitting and chilling now. Let's move this over.
I don't see anymore. Oh, wait, no, there's another.
You can't get over there. Sorry, y'all. We're easily programmed. We have to teach our children to think critically, question everything. Don't just ask the questions. Get some answers. Different answers from different people. And it's definitely going to be different perspective. Look, y'all can see them. I need one of them rotating cameras because you just doing a lot right now. I'm gonna tell on you. Come on, buddy. You're just doing too much. You're doing a lot. Thank you. All the food is safe for the corporations and the profit people and the shareholders. It's not safe for us. America here, we say add some cheese to it. That's all I'm saying. Tired, man. What did I say? We're not sick by accident, right? We are not sick by accident. The illnesses are marketed to us. Commercials raised some of y'all, majority of us. Cartoons sold us the kids sugar, sold us cereal in the morning, spiking so much for years. So convenience replaced wisdom. The convenience of just easy breakfast. You're breaking fast, which we wasn't supposed to do with all that sugar. I'm just saying. It's amazing. You're breaking fast. You're fasting from the time you go to sleep to the time you wake up. And when you have that first meal, it should absolutely not be sugar. So that's where we've been going wrong for many, many years. You heard me in the beginning, 30 years. Food had an expiration date. Okay, had a birthday and a real expiration date. If it's lasting longer than many of your relationships, yeah, it's not healthy. It's absolutely not. So, it's human programming. It really is. That convenience replaced wisdom. The microwave era, the fast food, all of it really replaced wisdom. And yeah, humans are programmable. Very much so. It's a shame. It's absolutely a shame. I'm going to say that for sure. But guess what? We can be deprogrammed, right? Madison said, we can be deprogrammed. That's why we build. That's why we build, especially in the kitchen. Kitchen medicine cabinet. It's not pharmacies in the fridge. But herbs, teas, seeds, roots, foods that actually, know your name. I'm just saying, because healing don't come in a shiny wrapper. It comes in things that actually expire. So if it don't rot, it'll rot you. If it don't rot, it will rot you. So read the labels. Read the labels. Question commercials, cook ugly food. It ain't always gonna be pretty. It's really not. It can be very colorful though. Mine's be pretty. I don't know. My plates be looking real pretty, huh? I'm just saying. I can take 30 days of plates and, run them down. I'll do that. I already have some, but I'll do it more just so I have the consistency. Because healing, it really doesn't come in a shiny wrapper, y'all. It comes in things that expire. If it don't rot, it'll rot you. Consider that. Eat like a lion. Dark Crypto is in the building. Welcome. Appreciate you pulling up, hopping in. Have some respect. Respect your damn organs. Your organs want some respect. That's why they yelling at you and backfiring on everything that you try to do. Cook ugly. Drink your herbs. Drink your fruits. Drink your vegetables. Like all of these things can be drank. Water, coconut water, even adds electrolytes to it. It's even healthier. Again, gotta respect our organs. I respect myself. Respect your organs like you need them forever. Respect them like you need them forever, because you do. You do. And if this made you uncomfortable, good. I'm glad. That's called awareness knocking at your door. Okay? I am the original shame lady. Absolutely. This is not Shame Sunday. I don't shame people. I shame the lies. That keep us sick. In the mind, in the heart, in the spirit, and especially in our body, in our organs. So consider that. It's kind of a love letter to y'all. Because I've been aware for a long time. And again, these habits are hard to break. I'm not the only one. I regress. I like sugar. I like crunchy stuff. We eat emotionally. We're pretty reactionary. Emotions can drive you to eat, sugar or salt or crunchy or things that are unhealthy. We know. Sweet, man. You like the sugar. So being more mindful of it and being able to reprogram, because we can. Last 30 years, what's changed? It's been 3 big shifts. A lot. But, it's been 3 big ones. The ultra-processed food replaced real food. And we as human beings in this nation who spend most of our money on groceries should be totally fed up with the FDA and allowing all these harmful products on the market. The whole middle section of the grocery store is poison. And it's so sad to say. Let me get my water while y'all sit on that for a minute.
Is this my water?
Mm-hmm. Seen a couple of posts lately, kind of hating on water. I don't like water.
We need it to survive.
You need it. Don't matter if you like it or not.
It don't taste like nothing.
Maddie said it don't. He said it don't taste like nothing.
How did they do that?
Tastes like water. Hydration. So you need to add some hydration to it. Add some herbs, some teas. I usually do the ginger, turmeric, and lime. I'm gonna keep the Celtic salt. So, adding a couple of crystals
Science for the win.
helps. Look up Celtic salt. Mindful. Temperance, okay? Too much of anything is a problem. Too much of anything is a problem, okay? That ultra-processed food, replace the real food. We got chemical preservatives, replaced freshness. So there's no more fresh. We put the chemical preservatives, let's preserve it so it can stay on the shelf or in your cabinet, in your refrigerator for a long period of time when it needs to have an expiration date. It needs to have we got to eat things that has an expiration. If it gets to last that long, it's not healthy, okay? It's not fresh. So the chemical preservatives replaced freshness. Sugar and flavor. Engineering replaced nutrition. Sugar plus flavor, that engineering replaced nutrition. So there's pretty much no nutrition in a lot of the food that's sold to us. So food stopped being nourishment and became a long shelf life product. Long shelf life product. Let's design it for profit and addiction and convenience. It's alarming because of the increase. You see? Yeah, we got jewel sets to make earrings, bracelets, and stuff. So this is one that I made. Yeah, we sit and try to do some relaxing stuff, and usually it's something creative. Make gifts for people and everything. Some cleaning stuff. You can get a paper towel, spray it on the paper towel, not on your device.
Yeah.
And wipe it off. There you go. We just been playing. So Netflix has a game section now. I don't know. I'm not an advertiser for Netflix or anything like that. You need no money. I'm just saying. But there's some games on there that families can do together. You can use your phone. So you scan the QR code and everybody gets to play from their phone. So it's been awesome enjoying that. Quite a few games, but we like Boggle. We like Boggle the most. So we like words. And it's very competitive. So I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Zip, 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 zip. I'm just saying. How can I cheat?
You live longer.
She said I lived longer than her. I got more words. It's okay. You're going to catch up. You're going to get past me because I'm going to start losing mine like I do now. You're like, girl, what is the word? You know what I'm talking about.
I
So you're
remember
not
one
alone.
time when your phone was in your hand and you were wondering
I
where
was
your
looking for
phone
my
was.
phone and my phone was in my hand. You're not alone. That's all I'm saying. Okay? So, food stopped being nourishment and became a long shelf life. Designed for profit, addiction, and convenience. Definitely the convenience, addiction you're not aware of, but it is. And absolutely profit. Like, chips used to, little bags of chips that now in the corner stores, oh my God, 75 cents for the little tiny, probably got like 6 chips in it. Yeah, packed with poison. I'm just saying, and they spending it. And these little was 25 cents. Ain't much change. The ounces didn't change. Ounces actually got less. So we spending a lot of money on the addictive products. We're gonna talk about these addictions, the key additives and preservatives and why they harm. Because it's important. We blame everything and everything else besides the things that we are putting in our mouth. Okay? That high fructose corn syrup, HFCS, high fructose corn syrup. It's found in sodas and juice and breads and sauces and cereals. Almost everything. Almost everything. High fructose corn syrup. Guess what? It damages things. It damages the liver. It damages the pancreas. Really bad. So, the liver, fatty liver disease, processed like alcohol. Your liver can look like you were an alcoholic by eating so much high fructose corn syrup. So imagine if it's doing that to the liver, what it's doing to the kidneys and the pancreas and the other organs surrounding all of this. And a lot of these organs, can take a hit. They can take a lot of hits and keep going. But it needs rest. It gets to a point where it can't do it no more. And it's saying, I need to rest. And a lot of you need to reset. Fasting.
Poot? Poot is a word.
Yes. A playful or affectionate term for flatulence. You know what flatulence is?
No,
Fart. She's playing a word trip and she did poop, and it's actually up there. So she was surprised. So she questioned it, and yeah, it has a meaning. It's just a respectful way to say flatulence. Fart. Yeah. Now you know.
Yeah.
You heard me say poop. That's why you put it, right? So why would I say poop?
I mean,
You put it.
I didn't hear you say poop.
I mean, but just throughout the
making
years.
up words.
Okay.
And then
Oh, the poor liver and the pancreas. Rest in peace to my pops. He died of pancreatic cancer. He wasn't aware of any of this stuff. When he first told me, maybe 5 or 6 years before he died, he told me he had stomach cancer. So he had no clue or understanding or comprehension of what the doctors was telling him, what was wrong. And of course, all the pamphlets and the paperwork they gave him to eat different and do this and do. He didn't do any of that and just continued the behavior. Rarely drinking water, giving his body a reset. Sugar. Absolutely. I'm sure I got that from my father. Yes, we love sugar. So, trying to be really mindful. 65 is young for a man to die. Most black men can make it to 75. So he just shortened his life a lot by poor eating, and poor habits, living habits.
you have an idea of what this word could be?
P. What is that?
Troop.
Right.
That's a word.
A troop. Yes, a troop of people. Yes. Like the cheerleaders. We're going to troop it up the mountain. There's different ways you can use. Troop is a group. Right? Yeah. And then you click it and it gives you the definition. So, again, at the pancreas, the high fructose is going to cause insulin resistance. So consuming a lot, years, consuming, it's going to affect the pancreas. And it can cause you to be a type 2 diabetic, something that you can acquire over time. This long periods of time where your liver and your pancreas is just not being able to filter. And it's not being able to filter because of the constant, consistent habit of sugar and salt, and not giving it no rest, no water, no veggies, not giving it the nutrients that it needs. Because again, there's no nutrition in sugar and flavor that's engineered. Okay, it's engineered. There's no nutrients in it. I'm sorry. I don't care what they say about putting a little bit of niacin in it and biotin, riboflavin, thiamine, retinol. Yeah, it's engineered fake nutrients. So there's none, okay, in these processed foods that we have been ingesting, over the past 30 years. Shame on the FDA. Shame on the companies and the manufacturers. Why? Because fructose bypasses normal metabolism and it overloads the liver. So it totally bypasses the normal metabolism and overloads the liver. Seed oils is also another, engineered product that's in a lot of food. Soybean, corn, canola, none of these things are healthy for the body. And most of the products that we enjoy, we ingest, are addicted to, have it in it. Soybean, corn, and canola oils are unhealthy. And it's found in fast food, chips, packaged snacks, Ingredients this big. It's big. Big as the, it's crazy. That's the turtles coming in and out of their water tank into their regular tank. Get on some land and some rocks. You hear me talking? So all that seed oils is found in the fast food, chips, and packaged snacks. So in the middle center, the aisles in the grocery store, yeah, packaged full of oils. Oh, she's like her niece. She's like your cousin. Oh,
I think that was
cute.
the first time.
These things damage a lot. These seed oils damage a lot. Heart, blood vessels, causing a lot of inflammation. A lot of these things that's going on that I see, the posts, they're so repetitive. Same people kind of posting the same thing. And just acknowledging that it's the food. What do y'all just don't want to admit it? You are what you eat. It may take some time, but if you're consistent and you're eating these things for years at a time, not taking no breaks, yeah. Shout out to Pillsbury. I was eating your cookies every night. 12, 13 years probably gave me gut rot. My gut was all screwed up. And I have to say, over the past 6 months, amazing difference. Actually picking up some weight, which I couldn't do ever unless I was pregnant. I'm just saying. So them seed oils, the heart and blood vessels, they get inflamed. The brain, oxidative stress, body is stressed out. The body can get really stressed out. And why? Highly unstable. Oils are highly unstable. They're oxidized when heated, and they have inflammatory compounds. So stay away from them. Avoid them by any means necessary. Soybean, corn oil, canola oil. And these are things we were raised on. Like we fried everything in corn oil and canola oil and vegetable oil. You can't get that much oil from no damn vegetable. Right? It's inflaming. Okay, inflammatory compounds are high in these products. Okay, and we got the artificial sweeteners. Oh my goodness, aspartame, sucralose, lots of sugar. It's found in diet foods. Anything that say diet, sugar-free products, they lying. It's a big fat lie, and it's causing you to become fat. We're seeing huge people with these big diet 12 cases, it's more sugar, harmful sugar. Aspartame, sucralose. They're very harmful. It's not a healthy sugar for the brain. Headaches, mood changes. So imagine what it can do to your brain. The gut, oh my God, it kills beneficial bacteria. And you'll wind up having a large amount of bad bacteria in your gut. H. pylori can be high on the list for something acquired because of the large amount of bad bacteria in your gut. Most people think that that's something that you usually get outside the country, drinking sit and stained water from outside type stuff. So yeah, you can kind of cause that yourself by killing off all the good bacteria in your gut by ingesting all of these things. And I was absolutely doing that while eating healthy, while thinking, yeah, I'm eating healthy, so I can ingest these. And then family always, you can eat anything, So yeah, I can eat a whole bag of chips. I can eat this because I wasn't putting on none of the weight. But guess what? My gut wasn't allowing me to do that because the bad bacteria was crazy. Had to do a whole dose, 3 antibiotics years ago, and then it didn't go away. And they wanted me to do it again. I said, no, we're not doing no more bacteria. That's too much antibiotics in your body. You are not supposed to do that. Like 7 years. It should be at least a 7 to 10 year spread in between antibiotics if you take them. But there's so much herbs and so much nutrients and minerals in a lot of the natural herbs that grow out of the ground. Fruits and vegetables. The green vegetables are amazing. So relearning how to ingest those, the proper times to have it in the day, like when your body is feeling a certain kind of way, what to have to help it properly. We don't want to just sustain the hunger. We want to give our body the nutrients that it needs so it can thrive the best way. You know, it's not easy, y'all. It's not. That's why I'm here. I had to bring this out because a lot of my people, we getting older. We almost 50. So imagine the people over the last 10 years that had kidney issues, liver issues, diabetes. Like, it's crazy. This menopause, crazy. So if it's messing up everything in the gut, like, imagine what it's doing to the other organs if your body is just out of whack. So I'm not allowing that shit to go down no more. So if you here with a purpose and intention, all right? And guess what? We getting a new kitchen. And we're going to build this pantry. Y'all going to watch. We're going to show y'all how to do it. I already completed a whole 20-chapter workbook. And I didn't want to start that until we moved into the new kitchen and we can do it together. Like, it's going to be springtime, and it's the best time to clean out your house, you know, get everything organized. I usually shift furniture around. I'm one of them people at least 3 times a year with the season. I do stuff like that. Whether it's healing for me, you know, growing up in poverty and clutter and just nastiness, like the stuff we talk about, I grew up like that. So, you know, no shade to my family, but it's just what it was. And we don't have to do that, you know. Hey, Tom is in the building. I appreciate you, brother. Be healthy and be consistent. That's right. So, you know, we talking about all these, the last 30 years, the shift in food products and stuff. So I'm kind of going down the list. I'm on the artificial sweeteners that's killing us. You know, it's damaging a lot, especially us ladies. Gentlemen, too, I don't know if y'all notice it as much, but we're going to have a segment on y'all. I see men full of estrogen. I don't think you realize how much your body can also use and fluctuate hormone as well. So the more weight you gain, the more estrogen your body has to pack to hold that fat. Because men's bodies are just not meant to have that much fat. I'm sorry. Testosterone keeps you muscle toned. So when you start to lose the testosterone and gain more estrogen, your body is building more fat deposits to hold the fat that you're carrying. And it can be reversed with diet and exercise and hydration. It really can. And discipline. Like he said, consistency is the key. And that's the hardest thing because we all are human and we all get triggered and we're very reactive, including me. I get sad, I'm like, I need some sweet. I get upset, I need some sweet. Absolutely. I got to show you, but I got to also show you how to do what? Regulate it, de-escalate, calm myself down, you know, change my perspective. So you watch me do it. So you'll learn to train yourself to be able to do that as well. It's coping skills, right? I can't expect you to fix what's going on inside me, right? Yeah. So that's what we do over here. So I want y'all to avoid the artificial sweeteners.
What you think?
Oh, that's pretty. I like the green eyes too. There's some sweeteners that can be substitute. Date sugar, something we use. Hey sis, welcome. Appreciate you pulling up and popping in. The organic blue agave nectar. Maple syrup is also good. So, you know, maple syrup. Now, honey, if you have diabetic issues, if you have glucose issues already, I wouldn't use honey. Honey is not a substitute for it because it can spike your glucose. So it's not a go-to. Maple syrup, date syrup, molasses even. And like that store-bought like pancake syrup, please stay away from that shit. Very damaging. And some of y'all pour like, nah. So those sugars are okay. What else we got? Gluten-free and vegan-free. So date sugar. This is not good in like coffee or tea or anything. I don't put no sweetener in my herbals, teas, waters, none of that. No sweetener in that. But occasionally I'll have some coffee, but I'll use the blue agave syrup. This is more for baking. So if you use any sugar for baking, your date sugar, coconut sugar, dark brown sugar, those things are also good. So switching from white flour to almond flour, it'll coat your chicken the same way You know what I mean? You can make your breadcrumbs with sourdough, add some seasoning and all of that. Same way. So don't be afraid to grab some almond flour or coconut flour. You got millet flour. Rice flour is kind of grainy. It kind of is more of a texture like cornstarch. It's not cornstarch. It is flour. And chickpea flour. Chickpea flour is good too. So those you got to be mindful of. All right. From artificial sweeteners, it's gonna kill the beneficial bacteria in your gut. Most of us is walking around with horrible balance of bacteria in the gut, so it's gonna affect everything. I'm just saying, it really is. So, why these things are damaging? It confuses the insulin signal, and it disrupts the gut-brain communication. It's signaling it all the time, and it's disrupting the gut brain. The gut brain is powerful. It really is. It controls more than we think. The preservatives, holy crap. Food should have a expiration date. It should get rotten. It should rot. If it doesn't rot, it's definitely rotten. Candies, all of it. So the preservatives, all of these things are on the labels. If you see it, BHA, BHT, sodium, benzenate, these things are harmful. You know, it's found in cereals and chips and processed meats. The sandwiches, the processed meats. Whole childhood full of that, right? We get the processed sandwiches to go on the trips and lunches for years. It's all that time it was damaging your gut. It doesn't just go away. It's there. It's doing its work. It's damaging. So cutting these things out is quite important to gain stability, heal back the liver, heal back the kidneys, pancreas. Like the overload is crazy. It's damaging. These preservatives are truly damaging. It's damaging to the liver. It's damaging to the kidneys. It's damaging to your DNA. It really is. The liver and the kidneys, you know, it's a detox. Overload. Your body is just overloaded because it's constantly trying to detox and you're not giving it no room, no space to do it. And the DNA, oxidative damage. It's gonna damage. These are foreign chemicals in the body. Must be neutralized daily. If you eat it daily, the body has to try to neutralize these foreign chemicals daily. And we ain't giving it no water to filter to assist in this process of neutralization. Even at 11, I'm still like, you drinking that water? Get some water. It's not just y'all. It's my job to make sure you hydrate. That's important. You need it to digest, filter, the flow, everything. So, you know, these preservatives are absolutely foreign chemicals and you should avoid them. If you're having some issues with gut, your body and weight and all, avoid all these things. These are harmful chemicals that are in the majority of foods in the whole middle section of the grocery store. Nitrates and nitrites found in, you know, bacon, deli meats, hot dogs. No, not human consumption. Like, we shouldn't consume these things. Very bad. Nitrates and nitrites. Yeah. Guess what? It damages colon, blood vessels, and we need these things for long term. You know, it's going to increase cancer risks. Nitrates, nitrites, increased cancer risks. The blood vessels, you know, impaired oxygen flow. Flow is going to be limited. Your body needs oxygen. It's not just breathing in and out. Your whole body needs it. Okay, and this is going to disrupt it. These chemicals disrupt, impair. Okay, so why? Because it converts into nitrosamines in the body, known carcinogens. So these are known carcinogens. Cancer has increased a lot over 40 years. It has a lot to do with the food consumption. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's not just genetically, you're genetically predisposed. You're genetically predisposed because you do the same things that the generation before you did, as well as the generation before that. That's what that is. Poor habits. We learned a lot of poor habits. Soul food, grease this, heavy that. Mm-mm. Big, huge plates like we not going to eat again. You don't think that's trauma when you come from poverty and you know of the life of not having? Artificial colors. Crazy. I mean, a lot of these things are known in other nations. It's not allowed in foods. But here, commercialization. Okay? Everybody will make some money. Either way, right? We eat it, we send this to the doctor, medical insurance, like that's where most of the money go. So imagine if we ate healthy, we wouldn't have to go to the doctor as much. We wouldn't have to spend as much money on those things. And it's not that expensive to eat healthy. So stop lying to yourself and creating this type of dynamic. 18 is in the building. Hey, hey. My chats just don't move on its own. I don't know why, but I appreciate y'all being here. Artificial colors, man. It's hurting. It's hurting the kids. It's hurting many of us. Cells, DNA, all of it. Like red 40, yellow 5, blue 1. Okay, it's found in candy and drinks and kids' foods. Kids' foods. Like they need the best start ever. Their foundation needs to be solid. So if we can create a new generation of not ever consuming these things, imagine what they're going to be capable of doing. It damages the brain off top, damaging to the brain. And we allow companies to, push these products on our children without sharing with us the damage that it can cause. It should be on the label. This chemical causes this chemical, this additive, this preservative, this oil should be on the label as caution. Absolutely. We need all the information, not just pretty packaging to, entice us and entice our children even more. So it definitely affects the brain. Artificial colors affects the brain. It affects the brain. Hyperactivity, attention issues, hyperactivity, attention issues. Yeah, you have it too. You may be troubled too with this. You having some attention issues? You think it's just old age? No, it's sugar. It's additives. It's artificial colors. These things affect us too. It's not just children. Okay? So hyperactivity, attention issues, the immune system, allergic reactions. So imagine all of the coloring doing so much damage that you get to a point that allergic reactions is something that's going to have everybody has autoimmune. Now we all need to be tested. Got to be tested. You having allergic reactions to any and everything. The body can't fight like it did before. Okay? We got to give it the things that it needs to be able to fight. Okay? And sustain life longer. Why? Why? It derived from petroleum. Banned in many countries. Petroleum. Banned in many countries. And this is something I've always like. Vaseline is petroleum. It's something I've used. Like us black people going to community, put that Vaseline on your face, on your body, on my privates. Not in, but on the skin. The skin is the biggest organ. It's going to absorb everything. Petroleum. It's in the food. It's in the food, y'all. And it's banned in many countries, okay? So y'all know what MSG is. And flavor enhancers. Like, we are so aware. I remember being young, like, they put that MSG in the Chinese food. Makes you addicted to it. Imagine, see how many Chinese food restaurants is in black communities? Crazy. Almost one on every corner. I'm just saying. So MSG and flavor enhancers is found in soups, seasonings, fast food. It's damaging. Yeah, it's damaging to the brain and your nervous system. Exotoxicity. Lord, that's a lot. So the MSG flavor enhances the brain and nervous system, headaches, overstimulation. Why? This stuff, it overstimulates the glutamate receptors. Your body can't take it. So, why does the FDA approve these things? Why are we not fed up with the FDA, with their lack of quality and assurance for human consumption? Because it's not. Stuff they sell into our animals too, it's not. These animals shouldn't have diabetes as well. Really? That's where we at? Can't just be me. So why does the FDA approve this? Because the FDA does not ask, does this build health? They ask, does this cause immediate death? Does this cause immediate death? If it doesn't cause immediate death, the FDA will allow it to be on the market for human consumption. Whether it's on your skin, whether it's in your belly, it's approved. Immediate death. Not future death. Not 10 years of consuming this one product will make me sick. It's a shame. Peace, welcome, narratives and dialogue. The FDA does not care. Okay, it doesn't ask, does this build health? And, is this going to create a good nutritional foundation for it? It doesn't ask that. It only asks, does this cause immediate death? And if it does not, it's allowed on the market. All the drugs, and you see the commercials today, it's all about drugs, everything. We be sitting here cracking up. And be like, oh my God, so I'm going to take that and then have these possible side effects, which is like 20-something side effects. They run it down real fast, put it real small on the damn TV. It's a shame. And we're so easily influenced. We don't think critically. I wonder why. Look at the food. The food is causing brain damage. It's not letting us think properly. Attention deficits and, attention spans are low. Comprehension is not there. Like, it's not coming together for y'all. We've been being poisoned. The food, it's for real. They don't care. I care. I just want you to be aware, just want you to know. And the more I know, I've always screamed at the F. One of my first shows, I'm so mad I deleted it on Shame Sunday, was about the FDA. They need people to come in and quality assure they ask, because if that's what you're asking, does this cause immediate death? And that's what's getting the approval to go on the market? The fuck? That's a problem. That's a problem. We should all be upset. Okay? So I know of a known case right now in San Francisco, over there in California, they are fighting with the FDA. So, we all need to get down on that program, because this is crazy. It's not my fault I'm easily influenced. We're so programmable. Your commercials enticed me to eat all them cookies with the dough boy on the damn counter and you poke them in the belly. It's so good. You'll never see that commercial no more. But when I was growing up, that commercial was pushed in my face. And guess what I did? I ate them cookies. Okay, and when we was growing up, we had cigarette commercials like it was no tomorrow. And guess what? I smoked them cigarettes too. We're all a part of this program. And we've been being harmed for real, on purpose, for the almighty dollar, Yes, look it up. They absolutely have a lawsuit case going on now. Class action suit, right? Yeah, because that's one of the big lawsuits.
Can I try this?
Okay. Is that one not a good? Yeah, you good. So, you want to eat them grapes? So I've been pretty pissed because I go in the store and I watch, my loving humans. I love these people. I don't even know them, and I love them. And I watch the carts and I look at the consumption and I look at them. And sometimes I can see the ailments on y'all, and that shit breaks my heart because you're not gonna listen to a stranger. Probably look at me like, oh yeah, she's skinny and thinks she's better than somebody. No. Even being skinny, stomach was toe up. Hormones, body just off whack, and guess what they wanted to do? Pump me with drugs. Take everything, girl. Matter of fact, you even depressed. We're gonna give you a depressant. That's crazy work. I said, oh hell no. I came home, was like, hubby, they want to give me an antidepressant. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? And then I looked up all the stuff. Look at this big prescription book. I said, let me look and see what they trying to give me. Okay, I looked it up. I said, oh, word, you start taking this. Guess what? Even if even if it's helping, if I tried to stop taking it, oh, it'll cause all kind of issues. Yeah, we're not doing that. I said, I got to eat better. And I have to discipline myself. I don't care what they eating. They going to follow after me. They going to follow me. Because some shit I'm just not going to buy. And if it comes in this house, you bringing it in here. You understand what I'm saying? So, ain't pushing nobody. But every so often, it's changing a little bit more. And everybody's going to jump on the program. Because we all out here, the guts is fucked up. And that's your first brain. And if you ain't taking care of that, it won't take care of you. It won't. Sorry. So if you're here now, you're having some troubles and you want a guide and you want to reset, you should be here. There's content here. There's information here. There's love here. Real care here. And I'm just going to give it to you. You know, plain and simple. I try not to sugarcoat nothing. Even my baby here, a little curse might come out once in the blue, but it's out of love, you know? Kitchen medicine is real. Yeah, you're not cursing.
Unless if I'm like,
yeah.
I also try to hold myself.
Speak your mouth, girl. But you don't get like that to where you have to. So, as long as you use it the right way.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. But the FDA don't care about us, so that's a focus today. Making y'all aware of that, giving you some of the history of these chemicals. Like they're they're engineered. All right, it's causing a lot of harm, and the doctors ain't gonna tell you. They'll tell you to change your eating habits and stuff, but they're not taught nutrition. If you go to the doctor next time you go to the doctor, ask him, were you taught nutrition when you got your degree at any point? And you'll see how many say no. I'm just saying. So does this cause immediate death is the only question that the FDA asks. So the chemicals that's in the products that our children have, the little makeup kits and like the nail polish and all the little products coming from China that has all the little air in it, balloons, like a lot of these things have so much chemicals in it, and our children are being harmed by just having them around. Like it's amazing. So many additives are GRAS, so that's an acronym. Generally recognized as safe. Generally recognized as safe. Right, but it's not. It's not. Then we have some children recently like being admitted into the hospital for eating too much Takis. The energy drinks, killing your kidneys and your liver and your pancreas. Killing them. Stop it. You need to stay up. You need to wake up. Like, because that's what it is. You need energy. Balance some hormones.
I say eat blueberries. They're like sour.
And blueberries help. Because it's a natural fruit. And it's a dark berry, honey. Them dark berries is really good. They all good for you. But them generally recognized as safe are killing us because they're not. They're not safe. Generally recognized as safe. It's not though. It's not. Do some research. You know, long-term low damage is not required to be studied. So long-term low dose damage is not required to be studied. I'm a studying his own with the Pillsbury chocolate chip cookies. Absolutely. Yeah. And I heard recently from one of my relatives, you know, it gets to the point where you feel the nausea, and the only thing that satisfies it is the go-to. Whether it's that sugar, the Oreo, or mine was the cookie, the sugar. Let's see the coffee with the sugar. It's crazy. That was my go-to. The midday, the nighttime, it'll stop me from eating. Like, just horrible. And those things are addictions. Those things we need to learn to control. We need to learn to control. So find other vices. And I had to learn. So I make them now. My granola is my go-to, but it's packed with nuts and seeds and healthy almond butters and tahini butter and healthy oil, coconut oil, a little bit of olive oil, hemp seeds, just so much in it. So it's healthier for me, even if it is still that crunchy, sweet, little bit of salt addiction. It's a healthier vice to grab for versus what I was doing because it was rotten in my gut and I had leaky guts. People are having so much inflammation where your gut is leaking. So it means you have little small holes in your stomach or your intestines. These these things, these chemicals is what's doing that. How we all can't get on a lawsuit because of lifetime in and out of the hospital, lifetime being seen for this gastroenterologist, this, and getting tubes down your throat to check. It's our fault because we ingested it, but we didn't know. We didn't know that low dose, long-term low dose damage is happening. Long-term low dose damage has been happening. And we're here now. Sadly, we're here now. And most of us can't get right. Most of us don't know how to get right. Get it back, fix it, reverse it, change it, slow it down. You don't have the discipline, consistency, the willpower. And a lot of these things are built around those hormones, like you need it. When all of our testosterone gets low, we lose the confidence, the muscle tone, we lose the energy, you lose a lot. You lose a lot. So our hormones are very important to be balanced. Long-term low-dose damage is not required to be studied by the FDA. They don't care about that. So food corporations fund their own safety research. They fund their own safety research. It needs to be an outside source, a third party, which most of the products that we do ingest now, they have that, and it's known. And I even looked to ChatGPT to look at some of the products, like, is there third-party testing on these products so we know outside source, because you can pay anybody to say anything, sway anything. We've seen enough movies, situations. So, be mindful, okay? They're all fraudulent. They lie about everything. It's crazy. So, food corporations do fund their own safety research. They lobbying influences regulation. Money, man. Everything. Money. So while other nations ban what we eat, countries like France, Italy, Norway, and Japan use the precautionary principle. They use a precautionary principle. If there's reasonable evidence of harm, it's banned. If there's reasonable evidence of harm, it's banned. Food is treated as public health, not just commerce. Food is treated as public health. It's not here in America. It's absolutely marketing. So America treats food as a business first, and they should be ashamed. And we need to fight back. I mean, of course, it's pushing for pharmaceutical companies to make a lot of money. America treats food as a business, man. Are humans really this easy to program? Are we really this easy to be programmed? I'd say yes. I would say yes, absolutely, absolutely. Especially when food is engineered to hit dopamine. You know that? It's engineered to hit dopamine. It's like a dope fiend hit. You know how powerful that is? And ads target the kids early, and we push it. We push it because they are consuming way too much TV, entertainment on electronics, commercials, and if you don't have them on a kids geared YouTube or something, the commercials are crazy. Okay. Sex products, smoking products, weed, all kinds of shit. So you have to be mindful. I've reported quite a few times. So, we have to do our work. We have to do our part. You heard nobody by reporting. Mandated reporter, especially when it's harming these children. Okay? So the ads are targeting the children. And it doesn't even matter. As parents is just going to do. No. Convenience is the marketing tool for everything. It is marketed as survival, the convenience of it all. Got this 10-minute meal, this big old lasagna. You just pop it in the oven. It's so convenient. And the bag of salad, you ain't got to cut nothing and chop nothing. You just throw it in there. How long that shit been sitting on the shelf? It's wet. You ever open up one of the bags and smell it? Like it smells funny. I don't know. So I can always go if somebody makes salad and bring it. I can tell if it's one of the bags and y'all just toss it in. And yeah. Nah. Busy. Everybody's so busy. You're too busy. Too busy to take care of your health. Because nobody else is going to do it. Nobody else is going to do it. These marketing firms, these corporations, these companies, this nation, they ain't going to do it for you. You see what they feed the kids in school? You went to school. Food was not, even when I was going, I'm be 49 next month. Even when I was in school, it was jail food. Yeah. It's pretty much same stuff. We busy. Tired people are given fake choices. Tired, and I'm gonna say it, unintelligent. People who lack comprehension are given fake choices, and they have no clue that it's fake. It's not even real, and it's doing harm to your body. Okay, it isn't a failure of intelligence; it's behavioral conditioning. We have all been conditioned. You know, the result is inflamed organs. We got fatty livers in children, hormonal chaos, gut dysfunction. Normal shit. Chronic illness by 40. That shit ain't normal. That's not normal. It's not normal. I don't care what you say. It ain't normal. A lot of these posts be normal. It's not normal. That's not normal. I talk about this. People aren't aging badly. They're eating industrial waste with a nutritional label on it. Like, are we serious? Industrial waste, y'all, and it got a nutritional label on it, and it doesn't say it. You know, long-term low dose causes harm. It causes harm, absolutely. The bottom line, if food lasts forever, your organs won't. Yeah, sorry, it won't. Reclaiming health starts with fewer ingredients. Fewer ingredients on the label, things that you absolutely know is a food, a herb. Food your great-grandmother would recognize. Not your grandmother, great-grandmother. I didn't have one of those that I know of, but I'm sure she did completely different than what my grandmother did. So less packaging, fewer ads, more awareness. This message fits perfectly. We're reclaiming the village. Like, we have to reclaim the village by reclaiming nutrition. Because healing isn't just personal, it's cultural. It's cultural. And right now, we're falling apart. We are in self-destruction. We done destructed so much and ate so much horrible shit, our bodies are falling apart. But guess what? You can reset it. You can reset. You sure can. I'm gonna have a snack. I ain't just told you. I think I just had a boiled egg this morning. We got in there for lunch, Maddie. I was gonna make the pastries. I got some strawberry preserve and some blueberry butter. And I make kind of like a Pop-Tart with cream cheese, and I throw some hemp seeds on there. A little bit of oats. It's pretty healthy. A go-to snack. I like yogurt. And what was the camphor? Right? It's the little yogurt that I said, the liquid yogurt. It just tastes like yogurt, but more liquidy and a little stronger. And those kind of help the gut. But I usually fast. I've been kind of snacking at night, so shame on me. But it's a healthy snack, but I still shouldn't be eating after 9 o'clock. I notice it in the morning, like my hands be so tight, stiff, my joints hurt, and I feel it. So that's the inflammation from just eating at night. So if you can cut back that at least, stop eating after 8 or 9 o'clock. Your body is fasting while you sleep. And if you're not a breakfast person, start your morning with warm water, lemon or lime. You can add some herbs to it, or some ginger or fruit even, whatever you want. It's water, a lot. Okay, at least 16 ounces. I say 16 before you have coffee or some sugary juice or anything else.
What about this one?
Try to avoid that. No, play with your hair. You're not gonna keep downloading a whole bunch of stuff. You gotta work on what you got. So, let me see what my husband wants to have for lunch. We had some Mediterranean chicken. Yeah? Look, I was just considering you. I just said, let me see what my husband wants for lunch. Because we got a lot of snow. So we got chili in there. Got some Jamaican jerk. I made some Mediterranean barbecue chicken breasts for them yesterday. Some rice. I don't have no beans. I made some beans. Green boat. And I gotta make some green juice.
That's some crunchy grapes.
So the grapes are crunchy. Madison's having grapes right now. And see, I'll go crazy. Let me tell you, because this thing be packed. Okay?
Then it'd be gone in like 2 days.
I wonder where my little pounds is coming from. I'm just kidding. My gut was so bad I can't gain no weight. 117, 120. The gut is healing now, so the weight is coming on a little bit. 130, we good. That's a big salad too. I'll just give him some salad, some of this chicken and rice, and vegetables. I gotta get out to Richardson Farms because that's where they got those pear apples, apple pears. Some ladies, if y'all can go without the bras, do that too. I only put it on because I'm gonna be in this screen, and it's already irritating me. I'm gonna put this in. You want some too, Mary? This chicken, please. I think I got sourdough for my grilled cheese. That's jerk chicken.
Yes, please. I've had grilled cheese and so on.
A couple pieces of chicken too.
No, thank you.
No?
Yes.
Look. Pancake that was in the oven. I like my glasses. My readers. Stop. We're gonna talk about insulin. So I already little history lesson, about the chemicals, the additives, and such that's in all of the foods and the products. It's crazy. Had to get y'all that before we go into now why we have the insulin struggle. Like there's a struggle. There's a struggle going on outside. No man is safe from. You can run, but you can't hide forever. It catches up to us. I'm just saying. Salads. If you do all the salad dressing, like can make your own. Get a healthy oil, a little salt, pepper. If you want to add your, oregano, thyme, garlic chunks. The oil doesn't go bad, so you can make your own. My mama did for mama's style. That's her homemade oil for salads, and it won't go bad. It actually tastes pretty good. So it's been. I can smell the garlic. Sesame seeds in there, so it's healthy. No vinegar. I don't think you put the vinegar in. I try to avoid that. All right, so we're warming up lunch for them. That's good. Ooh, dying. Go girl. Go girl. That's my baby doing over here. Beat you up. That's my baby. Yeah, I gotta make these homemade Pop-Tarts, I guess. Got some food preserve, some of the strawberry. Mix those together. I'm gonna add chia seeds to that, and let it swell up. It's gonna absorb the moisture of those, and it's gonna swell up. So that'll be in there. With some unhealthy cream cheese, just a little, everything in moderation. It's not something we consume a lot of. And this is an organic pie crust. Maddie be making them. We made them in a while. We ain't had no pies in a while. But I definitely like these little pastries. Wash my hands. I'll warm that up for them. He's throwing his bag, ready to act right. He's acting like a critter and then get mad and want to snap somebody that he ain't right. And that's one of the things he ain't supposed to.
Like me.
Love it. But you're a human. You're going to learn from your mistakes. He's not. He's not going to learn. You better. As mistakes get more expensive as you get older.
Yeah, like
as an adult. We make too many mistakes now. And we're gonna put it in the pie.
Oh wait, you
know what? I like the cupcake. So use that.
Mom, if you could describe Dad in 3 words, what would it be?
Wise, kind, and handsome. And we are playing 1000 watts radio in the background.
Is it nice having Dad like a partner, kind of? Dad, is he like your partner, kind of?
Is he like my partner? No, he's my husband. Yeah, we created a partnership, but I wouldn't label him. I wouldn't use that as a label. I don't think I've ever said that. My man or my husband. So, make my circles. know what we gonna have for dinner. What y'all making for dinner, yo?
Pizza. Make pizza.
You gonna have to make a whole dough. Cause I ain't going to the store unless y'all gonna walk troop it to the store. It's like we want to. It's nice out. You gonna play boggle with us later? Get your butt whooped.
I'm joking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna be able to.
All right, so we can make 3, 7, 8, 9. I see.
Bye.
Yep.
So complete. That you happened?
You let him out?
I don't think so.
Oh, she went upstairs. Mm. I want to go play in the snow. And we'll go in the snow with us later. Just saying. You're welcome to join us.
You gonna behave? Yeah.
Turn it up.
Make some water.
Waste not. You being a butthead?
No, I just let him know. He's, common for the storm.
If you do here, pop it in. Check out the content. Subscribe. Just saying, we just learning who be here, me in the kitchen. Probably having a lot of diabetes. Type 1, type 2. This is the food. I'm just saying, be the first to say it. Has a lot to do with the organs struggling as much as they do. What is insulin? What's insulin? Insulin is a storage hormone. Okay? When insulin stays high all day, the body cannot assess stored fat. Can't access the stored fat. So why insulin stays high today? Sugar and refined starch. Those liquid calories, juice, soda, energy drinks, big problem. Snacking all day,
Wait, how do you say it?
late night eating.
No.
How do you say what?
Soda.
Soda?
Okay.
What I said? Soda?
I thought you said soda.
Soda?
Soda.
Yeah, sometimes. That's New York. Soda. It's soda. Duh. So while the insulin stays high in today's society, it really does stay pretty high. Most folks. It's the sugar. Sugar and refined starch, the liquid calories, snacking all day. So I hear a lot of my people who are like type 2 diabetics say they like kind of break up meals, but they kind of just like snacking all day. And it's not helping because it can't assess the fat. Why the insulin stays high? Fat is locked inside fat cells. All right, fat is locked inside fat cells. So rising hunger, cravings, slowed metabolism. Why obesity is a storage disorder. Kind of have a fat storage disorder when it comes to that insulin and the obesity. The body is trained to store fuel, fat. It can't be released. Hunger signals get louder, This is biology. It's not willpower. That's the biology when it comes to the excess weight and the acquired of type 2 diabetes. So we got the cold and a little with the butter so it don't stick. How many you got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Gonna coat with a little butter. Just a little. We don't want the pastry to stick. I did it one time and it stuck. So just a little butter. Real butter. Okay, real butter. I think we just never learned any temperance, disciplining ourselves, everything in moderation. Like these things were said to us, but I don't know if we took heed to that message. We need to take heed to the message. Because everything in moderation. If I would have kept smoking those cigarettes, I can't even imagine where my body would be right now. I think it would have been so much worse. So the camera's wilding. Like, ain't nobody watching anyway. What you laugh? It's true. On both or just one?
I think it's over. I think it ended.
What?
They were doing like a little event with Ladybug and Cat Noir.
Okay.
I was really happy about that. And they were giving away this the Ladybug costume and the Cat Noir costume.
Okay. What, on the show?
No.
Or in the game?
In the game.
Oh. They ain't really giving that away.
Well, I had to
Again, they really not giving that away. You have to get parents' permission. You got to go in there. You got to sign up and register. Yeah.
Let me show you.
It's all advertising. It's all manipulation. Okay. Mm-hmm.
And then you can go here. And I can just copy it.
These gonna be little pocket pies.
Maybe this one should be a little bit higher.
Yeah, I'm gonna push it in. I'm just getting them all in there.
Do you put the jelly in there and let it cook, or do you?
I put the cream cheese and then I put the jelly. I gotta mix.
Captain! You are climbing up the turtle's cage thing.
You're gonna get, boy.
You trying to get in? Trying to
He need cat training.
Stop it.
Okay,
No,
anybody know a good kitten trainer? Just kidding.
Say I'm sorry.
Tell a cat to say sorry, child.
That cat.
So it's biology when it comes to the insulin, guys. It's not about the willpower. Should have more, but definitely understand.
And they're doing the same thing with this.
What? What you mean, to give you something?
No, they're just let me
So I'm just shaping them and pushing them down in here so I can fill it with the cream cheese and the jelly.
Can you put some of them without the cream cheese?
Don't like the cream cheese? Just like the jelly part?
I like the jelly part.
Okay, they got one without the cream cheese.
It just has
I got almond butter too.
weird taste in my mouth. I don't appreciate.
Okay.
Well, not appreciate it. I just don't like it.
Okay. Like I said. Can I get you to scoop out 2 big spoons? All right, I'm gonna cut it off then, cause